What's up guys, and welcome to a new video. Now this video is going to be a bit different than usual. There's going to be no travel, video, music, edit, cut, whatever. It's just me talking to you on the camera, okay, in my home here in Thailand. So basically in today's video I'm going to be explaining to you what's been going on the last couple of weeks and months during my adventures around the world with this coronavirus outbreak. Where am I now, what's my current situation, and what are my future plans? So yeah, let me start by showing you around my new house where I'm staying here now in Thailand. I've just rented this new apartment for 1 month so far. Minimum I'll be here for, depending on what happens in the world, I'll be staying here for longer. But yes, this is where I'm staying right now for 175 euros per month plus water and electricity, which is extremely cheap. So let me show you around. Okay, so let me show you around my new place. So this is the main entrance here, the main door. I have the door here, then I have my clothes, laundry there. Here I have my desk, my computer, working space, my book and write notes. I have a beautiful view outside of these coconut trees, nice and green and lush. Then I have my microwave, which I don't use, the fridge. And here's my balcony where I sit and eat. And also my owner's going to bring me like a cooker so I can cook food here for you soon. And then here is my TV, my tripod for videos, and my bed with like extra cute London pillows, so it kind of feels like at home. And then here is my bathroom. I've got my toilet, shower, mirror. I've got 4 toilet rolls, so I should be safe for now. And the good thing about here is if I do run out, then I have a toilet spray shower, so I'm safe. Right, let's continue. Okay, so now the question I've been getting the most is, Blake, how were you able to travel during this time? What did you do and how did this happen? How am I here now? So at the time of the outbreak, when I first heard of the coronavirus, I was in Indonesia. I'd finished my travels in South and Central America, and I was now in Indonesia, in Bali. So when it first broke out, it was just in China. It wasn't a big thing yet. No, the world wasn't going crazy. It was just China, whatever. So I could continue my travels normally. Then when I went to Singapore, there had been 3 cases of coronavirus in Singapore. So like I still went, but like there was no yet travel restrictions, no borders had yet been closed anywhere in the world. Everything was completely still open. The world was acting normal. It was just like, okay, be aware of this, whatever. So then I went to Singapore, had a good time there for a few days. Then I headed off to the Philippines. And the Philippines I was there for a good couple of weeks. I'd say 3 to 4 weeks I was there for. And during my time there, that's when like things started to spread out a lot more around the world, when like countries were getting infected. But yeah, there was still no like lockdowns anywhere. It was just like stay safe at home. There was no official government laws in any single country by then. Not that I'm aware of anyway. I mean, I don't watch news, so the only way I hear about this is either via social media or people I meet. The only news I consume is sport news, and I read articles, so I don't watch TV or anything. Yeah, so then I was in Philippines, having a good time there. Then there's a few cases here and there breaking out. But here in Southeast Asia, it was like a lot later than in Europe and like China and the US. So then like when I was going to leave the Philippines to go to Vietnam, that's when things started to change a bit more. Because like when I was in Vietnam, I was in the capital city of Hanoi. And during my time there, I went to the north of Vietnam as well, to Ha Giang, where I went like a 3-day motorbike tour, which was really nice. And there it was pretty dead anyway, because there were not many tourists and it was like out of season. But when I came back to Ha Giang, like for those of you who have been to Hanoi, you'll know how crazy it is there. The traffic is crazy. And so one day when I was there, 1 person had been tested positive for coronavirus. The next day, the city was dead, like silent, like everybody was hiding at home. There was this one area should be like closed off, quarantine, which is good, I guess. But it's just crazy how that's when it really hit me. It was like, wow, this is real, like this is real. So after that, I had planned to go to Cambodia next anyway to meet up with my friend there, a Swiss friend who I worked in England with, and he was coming with. He's been traveling around Southeast Asia with his girlfriend, so we had planned to meet up on the 12th of March in Cambodia. So we head off to there, like planned. I only did a week in Vietnam. I would have done more, but worked out the weight, so it's fine. So now I was in Cambodia with my friend, and then by then things were getting more and more strict. Cambodia was still okay. but like countries had already like closed their borders. Europe were locked down. It was getting serious everywhere. Lots of like strict measures coming into life. So then after that, we had planned to travel for about 10 to 14 days. We had this whole trip planned out, but I didn't quite go to plan because after I think it was about 6-7 days we were there, like every day I was getting more and more strict. Countries were closing borders, restricting people from travel. I was like, no, I don't want to get stuck in Cambodia. Like, I'd happily be stuck in other countries, but not in Cambodia. Like, I mean, it's a nice country, but it's not the best place to be stuck for months. So the next morning I received lots of messages from my friends saying like, Blake, get out of there, it's dangerous, like you're gonna get stuck. And then these new articles were coming out of like closing borders. So then me and my friends, we head to the airport to get out of here. I looked for flights to Thailand, but that was my next journey stop anyway, which I planned to do. There were flights that day which were quite expensive, but my friend and his girlfriend, they were going to go back to New Zealand because they'd been living there for the last year or so, and instead of going back to Switzerland. So we decided to get the plane the next morning. It was like a lot cheaper, paid like €50, and then they went back home. We spent the last night together, and then they went back home to New Zealand, and I then headed off to Thailand. Now, this is where it gets funny. So when I arrived in Bangkok, no problem at all, no visa problem, no temperature check, nothing. And as I get off the plane, I turn my phone on and I get a message from my friend who I met in the Philippines, Jake. He's like, hey Blake, he was in Borneo. He's like, hey Blake, I can't get on my plane to Bali, Indonesia, so I'm coming to Bangkok. I'll be there in 5 hours. So unfortunately he couldn't go to Bali. His airline company had cancelled him from going. And so then he headed off to Bangkok. So we were in Bangkok for 2 days. That was my plan, just to stay there for a couple of days anyway, just to figure things out, make a plan, nice and slow. But this boat, I already knew like, okay, Blake, it's time to settle down. Like you can't continue like this. For one, like nearly every single country border is closed now, and two, like it's just not a good idea to travel with what's going on. So and also I wanted to like I've been traveling for the last 6 months nearly, so like it's time just to settle down and work and rest and get a good healthy routine back in my life, which I like and need. So it kind of worked out well. I have to say that I was pretty lucky every time. Like from when I left the Philippines, I think like 4 days later they closed the border, in and out. And then from Vietnam, when I left, I think they closed the border coming in like 48 hours later. I was extremely lucky. And then in Cambodia, when I left that night, before I left, they closed people coming in, anyone apart from residents, but I was able to leave the next day. But people got stuck there, so I was extremely lucky, missing borders by hours. So when I arrived in Thailand, me and my friend, we headed down south because we wanted to be the sun on the beaches. And in the north of Thailand right now, it is currently like fire season, so all the farmers are burning all the crops. So there's lots of pollution going on in the air, so don't want to be there either. So I decided to come south, even though I really want to go to the north, to Hajiang, to visit some of the like meditation courses there and be in the mountains and nature, lots of things to do there, and it's a lot cheaper, but you know, I'm not complaining about the beach and the sea here. So we headed off to Koh Samui. From Koh Samui we got a boat to Koh Phangan. We were there for 2 or 3 nights. So when we were there, we were thinking out a plan, what to do, what's going on. At that time, every single day, like countries were changing, laws and restrictions were changing. But I suppose that we wanted to go to Koh Tao anyway because we wanted to do our diving course and we wanted to explore the island, and we've heard that it's nicer than Koh Phangan. Of course, we were in Koh Phangan. Well, we didn't go to Koh Phangan for the filming parties, but they were going to happen. But now they're all cancelled, so it's a shame. But you know, I can live without doing a big party. We came to Koh Tao, and then when we were here, we immediately did our diving course. We both passed our PADI open water diving, which was very good, very nice. We had a great instructor, which was really cool. Just one instructor for 2 of us. The water was nice. It was a really good time. And even then, lots of dive shops were closed. Some were still open, so we did the one that was open, and we found good reviews. And I'm glad we did it because the day we finished, the next day, every single dive shop on the island was forced to close. So we literally finished it just in time. And at that point, like, we'd already been here for 4 or 5 nights. Yeah, and we'd kind of accepted, like, come to the decision and the agreement that we're going to have to stick it out here for a while. which means not too bad. I mean, it is Thailand is cheap. I mean, here it is a bit more expensive because it's an island, it's very touristic, but it's still very cheap. You can get by a nice life. So we then both found our own apartments. I spent 2 days searching for places. I found this really nice one for a good price, nice area, nice location, and now I'm here for a while. So that is that, and my friend Jake has got another place down the road, like 5 minutes ride from here. So yeah, like I just realized like it's time to settle down. Like you can't travel anymore. Like just stay here. I'm definitely not going back to Europe right now. What's going back on, and I'm feeling really like grateful and blessed to have been able to do all these travels, because during my time traveling, I've met loads of travelers, and lots of them have just started their travels and they're at the beginning of their journey, and now they're stuck. They can't go anywhere. So I feel sorry for these guys, and I'm very grateful that I was able to do what I planned to do before this got to a point where it was like, stop, it's impossible. So yeah, I'm now here on the island, having a nice daily routine, working out, staying healthy and strong, working on my mindset, being positive, strong, eating well, clean, working out, working my mentality, spirituality, meditating, and really keeping my immune system strong. That's the most important thing these days, especially with what's going on. Like, you want to keep your immune system strong. That's the most important thing. So yeah, I'm actually doing a video which I started today, which will probably come out the day after this video comes out, tomorrow, of what it's like, well, like showing my daily routine here in Thailand, what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, and how I'm finding myself a healthy routine here whilst this island is like kind of closed. So here, like, not everything is closed. So basically here, as of yesterday night, there was a curfew. So as of now, we have a curfew from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. I mean, that's not bad. I'm not complaining for that. I'm not out after that time anyway. Nobody is on this island. But the reason why all of Thailand have done that is because it's mainly because of, in Bangkok, they have like the night food markets which go on all night. And that's where you have big crowds, big population together. So they're now doing this to then avoid future contamination. So that's good. I understand. That's pretty cool. For me, it doesn't really have an effect here. If anything, it makes me even more disciplined and more strict with how I spend my time during the day. So there's only benefit for that. Apart from that, the only thing we have to do is wear masks, which is normal. All restaurants and bars are closed. Restaurants only do takeaway food now. That happened, like, I think it was as of 2 or 3 days ago. Every single place is doing that. Before, there's still a few places open, but they're literally waiting for the last warning because people here, they're poor, you know, there's a business, they need money to work, and there's loads of tourists gone, so, you know, people need to work and survive here. So that's that. Apart from that, also, when we arrived on the first day in Koh Tao at the port, when we got the ferry from Koh Phangan to Koh Tao, everyone was sat down in a room and we were explaining that we have to do a 14-day mandatory temperature check. So every single day, every single hotel on this island is aware of it. So when you arrive at your hotel, you give them paper. Then every single morning, the receptionist, you check your temperature and make sure you have no symptoms, and then you're free to go. You do it for 14 days. I'm now currently on my 12th day. So tomorrow, I've got 2 days left. No, I don't have, just tomorrow. There's 1 day left. So you've been for 13 days already? Wow. Time goes fast. Longer than I thought. I'm at 2 days left. And when I changed apartment from my hotel to apartment, I then gave my paper to my landlord. But here they told you can go to the port and do a temperature check. So I do it on my way to the beach every morning. So that is that. Apart from that, everything is pretty much alive and good here. Beautiful blue sky. I have this nice view of coconuts. And yeah, so that is that. What else? Yeah, that's my future plans. I'm going to stay here for as long as I can. Well, not as long as I can, but at least until things calm back down in Europe right now, especially France. That's where my mum and my family lives, and I have my family in England, of course, but I'm mainly based in France now. And I planned on working this summer on a yacht as a chef in the Mediterranean, but that doesn't seem to be happening. And there are lots of friends in the industry on yachting, and most of them have either been told to go home, stop working right now, Mediterranean. So I know a few people that are still working in the Caribbean, but I don't know how long it's going to go on for. Yeah, it's kind of annoying because I'm pretty much low on money right now. I've spent my money traveling. I've done what I wanted to do, but I can still survive here for a few months if I need to. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going back into cooking again and working, and then planning out my next travels. And I have loads of content to edit for you guys with all these previous videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below, because I'm going to be doing lots more videos like this, just me and you talking. And yeah, and of course there's lots of videos coming from my vlogs and videos for you guys to see. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, strong and healthy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.